guys, it's Elizabeth and
Charlotte.
And those of you that are newer to essential oils, you may have questions, and so today we're going to talk about the top 10 questions you may have about essential oils and safety. So here's the top 10 questions. Charlotte is going to ask the questions and then I'll give the answer. All of these questions are questions that I had when I first started, and so you may be a long-time oil user, but I just thought this video would be really great to just share with you some information that's helpful for new users. So let's go. Number one.
How are oils used?
Okay, so if you want to know how to use your oils, go ahead and read the bottle. They're all labeled, so they'll tell you how to use them.
What is a carrier oil?
A carrier oil is a vegetable oil, so like coconut oil, olive oil, grapeseed oil, and what that's for is to help dilute the essential oils so that they're so when you apply them, they're a lot more comfortable when you apply it topically.
What does that mean?
So let's say we're putting an oil on your body, and if it doesn't feel very comfortable, like sometimes peppermint could be like very cooling. If you want it to not feel like that, you put on a carrier oil.
Oh.
So it's comfortable. All right, which leads us into number 3, which is...
What is a hot oil?
So there are oils that may feel hot or burning when you put them on, and that would be a time to use that carrier oil. So examples of that would be cinnamon, clove, lemongrass, peppermint like we just talked about, oregano, thyme, and thieves. So those can be hot oils.
What if I'd experience discomfort?
Okay, so if you're applying a hot oil and it feels uncomfortable, stop putting the oil on. That would be the first one. Don't keep putting it on. And then you're going to apply the carrier oil. One thing you're not going to do is you're not going to put on water, because water does what? Do you know?
It soaks it back into your skin.
Yeah, it drives it in. So put on a carrier oil. Also, your body may be detoxifying. So it means your body's trying to get rid of the toxins. So if you see like a rash that comes up, it could mean that your body's detoxifying. So you need to drink lots of water to get the toxins out of your body. Okay, so there is one spot you're not supposed to put the oils. So number 5 is...
Where do you avoid putting oils?
You avoid putting oils in your eyes or any other sensitive areas you may have.
Oh.
All right.
Like,
I'm not gonna say.
Don't say their eyes.
Oh, we'll say eyes. Don't put essential oils in your eyes.
Eyes? How often and how much?
Well, each one is listed on its bottle. It tells you exactly where and how much. My advice and Young Living's would be to start out small. Less is more. You don't need to be putting on more and more and more, because that could be too much. So let's just put a little bit and then you can work your way up.
Can you use while you're pregnant?
Are you pregnant?
No.
Okay. For those of you that may be pregnant, you need to seek the advice of a competent, medical, trained healthcare advisor who has experience with essential oils. Now, there are certain oils that you should avoid while pregnant, like clary sage, hyssop, tansy, fennel, and wintergreen. Those are the ones you probably should stay away from.
Can oils be used by kids?
Can they?
Yes.
Yes, what you want to do though is make sure that the oils are diluted. So we're going to use a carrier oil, like coconut oil or grapeseed oil or olive oil. But there are oils that are already pre-diluted, like the Kid Scent collection. So those, you know right where those are, and you're allowed to use those whenever you want because they're already pre-diluted. So their skin is a little more sensitive.
What happens when you go in the sun with oils on?
Okay, so some oils contain natural molecules that react with sunlight or UV light. So you need to be cautious and aware of that. They'll be labeled on the bottles, but those citrus oils especially. So some of them you need to avoid sunlight 12 to 48 hours after you apply. So like if you're gonna put orange oil all over you, you may not want to go in the sunlight right away.
What if I have a medical condition?
What if you have a medical condition? Do you have a medical condition?
I don't know.
No, you don't have a medical condition. No. If you have a medical condition, I'm going to say the same thing I did for if you're pregnant. Consult a competent, trained healthcare advisor who can help you walk this journey. Make sure that they're competent with essential oils so they know which ones work well and which ones are wonderful to use and that you love. But you really need to do that before you do anything. So that are the top 10 questions on safety with essential oils. If you want to learn more about it and you're already signed up with Young Living, you can check out member resources under your virtual office. And if you're not signed up yet and you have more questions, make sure you let me know. All right, thanks guys so much for watching.
Bye.
Bye. Not talking about that. I want you to stick to what we're doing.
Okay.
Do you even know what we're doing?
No. What if I have a medical condition?
Okay, look, hello, little condition.
Where do you put oils?
Let's try it again. Go ahead.
Where do you put oils?
Where do I put oils? Why are we yelling? Try it again.